What's up, folks, guys and girls? Got a stack of golfers here that are eligible for my Masters tournament that's going to be starting this week. I'll be starting it up sometime this week, or hopefully anyway. And I got the list of my golfers. I don't have them in any certain order at all. They're the ones that are actually eligible. The amateurs I would not have, and a couple of the beginner golfers, maybe going to be 2020, maybe going for Rookie of the Year, that have really blasted through and may have an inside track at the Masters. I wouldn't have those golfers either. Okay, I'm going to list off the golfers I've got, and then you can leave a message down below as to who you think wins the tournament. Rafa Cabrera Bello, Cameron Champ, Ben On, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Andrew Putnam, Billy Horschel, Terrell Hatton, I think it's Terrell Hatton, Eric Van Rooyen, Adam Hadwin, Jimmy Walker, JT Poston, Nate Lashley, Phil Mickelson, CT Pan, Max Homa, Justin Harding, Vijay Singh, Lee Westwood, Mark Leishman, Matt Kuchar, Ian Poulter, Tiger Woods, Tommy Fleetwood, Hideki Matsuyama, John Rahm, Justin Rose, Patrick Cantlay, Paul Casey, Ricky Fowler, Sergio Garcia, Dustin Johnson, Gary Woodland, Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy, Adam Scott, Brooks Koepka, Xander Schauffele, Brandt Snedeker, Jason Day, Louis Oosthuizen, Lucas Glover, Jason Kokrak, Tony Finau, Charles Howell III, Bryson DeChambeau, Chez Reavie, Ryan Palmer, Shane Lowry, Webb Simpson, Kevin Kisner, Matt Wallace, Francesco Molinari, Henrik Stenson, Jordan Spieth, Sungjae M, Patrick Reed, got a few left, Corey Connors, Abraham Answer, Bubba Watson, Kevin Na, Sung Kang, Danny Willett, Matthew Wolff, Dylan Fratelli, and finally, Zach Johnson. All those are eligible for my Masters tournament. We're going to trim it down to 50, and then once we get to the weekend and get down to the 50, I'm going to try to play all 50 golfers on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we'll see who the 16, maybe 20 top golfers are, but I'm going to try to play all 50 golfers on Saturday. So they've got to play their way in on Friday and on Thursday and Friday. They got to make the cut. Making the cut means top 50 and ties. You got to be, or they, sometimes they play it by the 10 shot rule. So, but it's right around 50 golfers will make it. So it won't be that many cut. It's only about 78 golfers, or right around 78 to 80 golfers. And by the time you add the amateurs, most times it's about 80, 85, 86, 87 golfers. And 37 is all that don't make the cut. So I figure some people are even going to be, over par here at the Masters. We'll see. So we're going to play 2 rounds. We're going to get the cut. And then on Saturday, I'm going to play all 50 golfers. All 50 will have their legit shot by shot, to try to move up into the top 16 for Sunday's final round. So that's what we're going to do. I will start this week. I will pair them up, make the pairings. And actually, I'm not even going to worry about pairings. I'll start one way and then come back and go the other way with it. So if you start earliest in the day, you'll finish latest in the day. And I will simply probably just mix the cards up. And whichever way they work one way, then the next day they'll work a different way. I'm going to I don't know the method that I'm going to use yet as to my golfers. I've got to find out how I'm going to work out round 1 and round 2. But I will do it where the golfer will have advantages if he's an A golfer or 1 golfer or 2 golfer, whatever. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not going to hold it where a 5 or 6 or 7 golfer can't make it. So we'll see what happens. The main thing is if you can get through Thursday and Friday and make that cut, who knows what can happen on the weekend, because this is going to be a very, very, very tough course to play. What's up, Alan? And I've got everybody that's entered into the Masters for me. I think it's roughly about 80 golfers. No amateurs, obviously. So we'll see what happens, okay? It should be very, very interesting. And I am an idiot. Why are you an idiot? Alan comes in and just says he's an idiot. I'm going to ask him why he is, or I'm going to find out what's going on. Maybe he's off work tomorrow and doesn't realize it, because he told me he wasn't going to watch the Super Bowl. His wife was going to watch it. So I left my headphones connected whilst recording the Watford game. Okay, and by doing that, what happens? Are they battery powered? Or or have you been recording for 8 hours? So the bad part about it, he says I left my headphones. Bad sound quality from it. Oh. You may have to go back and go live behind it. Then you can do that. The Play United. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Though you can still. I think you can overdub the sound. I think you can. But these actual PGA golfers, they are actual PGA golfers. Yep. And are there any omissions you need to fix? No. These right here are all the eligible golfers, pro golfers for the Masters so far. Somebody wins between now and April, they become eligible. They would knock somebody out. But I'm running with these guys. I'm going to run with these. What course are you? I'm using Champions course, Augusta. I'm using Augusta's Champion course. Sure am. And I got that one. Sure did. So we'll be playing on Augusta. So that starts this week. My table is set for that. Racing is hole 17. It's kind of like an island. It's in one that goes down. You always got 1 or 2 hole-in-ones every year. Yeah. It's water on the left. Let's see if we got a picture. No, they don't have pictures of it. It's water on the left. The green is on the right. If you hit it at the top of the hill, it'll stay there. But then it's just a straight hill down. If you put it easy, you don't have to worry about it going into the water. But because it's enough flat at the bottom, but they always get 1 or 2 hole-in-ones almost every year, especially on Sunday at the pin placement right at the corner of the L where it can just run right back down. I would love to play that course, man. Closed to the public. Not happening. Today, don't forget today. Come on, Punk, make my day. We're going to his golf course today. Clint Eastwood owns a course out west. It's only called Pebble Beach. He actually owns the golf course, and that's what's coming up next week. I'm sorry. That'll be next week's tournament, Pebble Beach. Today, the Waste Management Open in outside of, I think it's Scottsdale, Arizona, maybe Phoenix. And should be very, very interesting. The 16th hole there is crazy. They get anywhere from 16 to 20,000 people at just at that one hole. Alan Shaw says, "Go Chiefs." They got a great chance. They're a 1.5 favorite. I'm counting on this one being a real good. I hope it's going to be a real good Super Bowl. I really hope so. We'll see. I'm counting on it. We could have went a couple of places probably to go watch the game, but the bad thing about it is if you go somewhere to watch a game, you got to worry about getting home. And on the East Coast, the game's not over with till 10:30, something till 11. I kind of wish, and they've been thinking about it over the last like 6 years, pushing the game up to Saturday. And I can only imagine the viewership that would go up if they pushed it to a Saturday. Number one, for instance, you, Alan, you got to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, it doesn't even start for you until 11:30. Starts at 11:30 at night for you. Well, if it was a Saturday night, I bet you'd watch it. I think there's so much better ways they could do things, but we'll see. The only places maybe that wouldn't like it as much, if you got a 6:30 start Eastern time, yeah, you'd watch it. It's maybe Hawaii. It'd be noon on a Saturday. You might not want to watch it, but I'm sure, groundhog saw his shadow. We are expecting 6 inches of snow tomorrow. Really, we're expecting 70 degrees tomorrow here in Virginia. Believe it or not, sun is shining, wind is blowing. I've actually got one of my brothers. He got in touch with me a couple days ago, said he's going fishing today. And I actually got in touch with me yesterday. That's right, yesterday. He said, "I'm going fishing tomorrow." I said, "No, thank you." Once I saw the report that it was supposed to be like 20, 25 mile an hour winds, I said, "No, I may go tomorrow. Chances are probably 10%, 15% at the most. Probably not." I would like to catch it on a day where it's supposed to be up 50 degrees, something like that, a little overcast. That's the days I have some luck. 70 degrees. We have a TV movie channel over here, and it is showing Groundhog Day all day, nonstop. Really? Never seen the movie. Can you believe it? Never seen it. I'm not a movie watcher, man. I am not a movie watcher at all. But, yeah. Hey, it's all in what you like to watch. If you enjoy it, I say go for it. All-Star Race. It's not a bad movie, but how would you like to watch it 5 times in a row? Tied to a chair. Okay, Alan, the 3rd time is coming up. Watch it again. Maybe not. Can you imagine? 8 straight hours of Groundhog Day. Maybe not. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's the way I feel too. Yeah. I might be able to go outside and run in the wind or something, do something 24 hours of it. Yeah, I can only imagine. Got tickets for Monday Night Raw tomorrow also. Oh, okay. And where will that be? Is it in Cleveland tomorrow night? I don't know where it's at tomorrow night. I haven't watched it in over 2 years anyway. I don't watch Monday. I don't watch WWE at all. Uh, no. Actually, the only one I watch now is NWA. I don't Salt Lake City. Oh, okay. I don't even watch AEW. I don't even like that. I like NWA. That's all I watch. That's all I watch. Power. It comes on every Tuesday, 6 p.m. online. You can actually, for me, it's 6 p.m. Tuesday. For Alan, it'd be Wednesday anytime if you wanted to watch it. NWA Power, POWERRRR. And that's a lot of fun to watch that. It's pretty good. And I like some of the wrestlers they got. They do a studio deal. They're in with Ring of Honor. I like Ring of Honor too. I can watch that. AEW is just not for me right now. They're gonna have to change things, and if they don't, they're gonna lose a crowd too. They're getting too much. They're getting too much comedy and comics and all this kind of stuff. Little guys and all. You can't do that garbage. They want it. And I noticed that WWE lost $1 billion. Lost $1 billion. I think we get that over here, but I'm not big. Yeah, I got you, Alan. Yeah, I would. If somebody gave me tickets to WWE, I wouldn't even go to it. Not a chance. Not a chance. I would. No. Nope. Save your money. Save your money. Go to a baseball game. Do something else. I just wouldn't anyway, you know. But the old school wrestling I like, but I didn't even like WWF old school. They were just, it was too cartoony for me. I just, it's always been that way. Used to watch it about 10 years ago, but it's too obvious. Oh yeah, that's the way it is. It's just nobody comes up with anything new, you know, and you know that's just the way it works. So hey, if that's the way they're going to be, let them do it. Let them have their way. I'm going to start my Masters tournament up this week. Hope it's going to be fun. I'm expecting it to be fun. I made my pick already for the Super Bowl. 49ers 45, Chiefs 42. It sounds like a close game. I don't think it's going to be a close game at all. I think 49ers jump on top real early. Kansas City's going to come out like gangbusters in the fourth quarter. They may score 20 points in the fourth quarter. I think they come up just that little bit short. I think the 49ers are going to make it. They're going to jump on them early. It's what I think will happen. But we'll see. If the 49ers get behind in this game, it could be a long game. It could be a bad game. It could be a blowout. But I don't you're saying 35-31 Niners. Definitely go over the total. The total 54. It's going to be more than that, I think. 27 points a half. Both teams, no, I think it'll be more than that. So definitely go over the total 54. I wouldn't touch this game. A point and a half, I wouldn't touch it either way with it. The 49ers or the Chiefs. I think it could go either way. But I think it's going to be a lot of scoring. We'll see. It's all according to what the Chiefs can come up with offensively against this defensive juggernaut. If they're not able to go up and down the field on them, it could be a low scoring game. But I don't think so. Richard Sherman, he was shown as kind of the fraud that he is at times. He doesn't have the speed that he had 5 years ago, and guys run by him now. And we'll see what happens. But he's just not capable of covering these little bitty guys. Now they need to hit them. They're going to have to hit them if they catch a ball. If they do that, then they may have a chance. They got to put a punch or two on them. But I just think that it could be a big day for both quarterbacks. Running game for the 49ers has got to be existent. They've got to be able to run the ball 150, 200 yards. If they're able to do that, I think they win. Everybody that's gotten in contact with me said, well, Tennessee Titans weren't able to run against Kansas City. Totally different situation. The 49ers have a decent quarterback. They have decent receivers. They can throw on you. Titans were a one-dimensional team. Tannehill was not the answer. I mean, Tannehill threw for 50 yards or whatever. Now you can say, well, Garoppolo threw only for what 6 times or 8 times last game. He did that because they scored 37. Come on, if they're behind, they'll let Jimmy G throw the football. Trust me, he'll have to probably some today. We're going to see how big George Kittle comes up in this game, how big Travis Kelce comes up in this game. But overall, I think it could be a really good football game. I'm hoping some defenses show up, though. I really do. I would rather not see a 45-42 game. But, hey, if they score a lot, they score a lot. But I would rather see a 6-6 game for like 3 quarters. I will tell you why. Or 16-6. How about that? That'd be all right. But we'll see what happens. My name's Rob. Got the Masters tournament coming up this week. We'll start first round. We'll see how they score through the first 2 rounds and then go make the cut. And we'll see how this Masters tournament comes out. I'm going to actually give a prediction. If you've got a prediction, put it down below. I'd love to know who you think will win. Go back and listen to all the golfers that are going to be participating. I guess the easy pick always is not Dustin Johnson, Tiger Woods. But I'm not going to pick Tiger Woods or Dustin Johnson. I'm going to pick somebody different. I know I will. So we'll see what happens. Telsey again, my name's Rob. Thanks so much. Thanks for supporting the channel. We're near 150 subscribers. We get to 200. Fleetwood. Tommy Fleetwood is a good golfer. He is really a good golfer. Hasn't had a lot of U.S. success. Had more success with a President's Cup, Ryder Cup, teaming up with guys, as well as playing overseas, playing over in the European PGA. He's really lit it up over there. Plays well at times over here, but he looks like he's lost a little bit on Bermuda greens. Those greens get him a little bit, but he can hit the ball just straight as anybody. It's just a matter if he can putt the ball and get the ball in the hole. If he can win. He could. So Alan is saying Tommy Fleetwood. That's probably a decent pick. Doesn't like those easy courses in the U.S. more on links golf. Yeah. Well, you know what? There's a lot of tough courses in the USA too. Pebble next week is one of them. They're going to have this year the U.S. Open's at Pebble. So the U.S. course. Wait till you see Pebble next week. They're gonna put the rough 4 inches. Trust me. The winner is not going to be 20 under. I don't think so anyway. I would love to go watch the U.S. Open at Pebble, man. Can you imagine? Number one, you'd have a lot of walking to do, probably 15 miles, 20 miles of walking that one day. It'd be a lot of walking because that is a long-ass course. Okay. Yeah. British Open links is okay. I don't like them playing it. I like them playing it more in the summertime when it's not 40 friggin' degrees. When it's cold as hell, I hate to see them playing then when it's real cold. But I don't mind the wind. Let the wind be blowing. And some of their greens over in England are not really fair either. They're so huge. I don't mind a huge green so much, but I hate it where everything is tabled off. They do a lot of them over here too. I don't like those type greens. Proper golf makes a man of it. Yeah. But I think, you need enough water on the course too. I like water on the course, not just trees. And really in the links course, most time trees don't get in the way. But I definitely like it with water on the course. I think you need that today and next week. Next week too at Pebble, you definitely have water on the course. Wind. Pro-Am doesn't really thrill me a lot, being that you got an amateur with you all weekend long. But that's okay, They'll be playing it. They'll be playing it at 3 different courses next week. Pebble, Spyglass Hill, It's not Torrey Pines. I don't forget where the third course would be. Spyglass Hill's one of them. And I I want to say it used to be Torrey, but I don't believe it's Torrey anymore. I think it's something else. Spyglass Hill. Uh, Somebody might be able to help me out. Pebble, Spyglass Hill. I don't forget which the other one is, but they play it all. One of them will play one of them on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The other one will play it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then on Sunday they come back to Pebble and play. So a couple of the courses not as hard. Pebbles. I've always seen that Pebble's not the hardest course in the world, but you put that rough at 4 inches or more. Yeah, you're not going to score very well if the wind's blowing out there. It's going to be a tough scoring deal. So I'm going to say 14, 13 under wins it next week, but we'll see. Today, there's a lot of American golfers on the leaderboard. Should be very, 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 very interesting. Let's see. I got a phone call. I actually got a Discord message. Oh, and I'll see what that's about. You left me the same message. Waste Management Open, Tony Finau. He's got a one-shot lead over Webb Simpson, Hudson Swafford. Tess jump on my lap to say hi. Ah, hello, Tess. Tessa. JB Holmes, Schauffele, Long, Piercy, Hubbard, Ben on. I like Hudson Swafford today. Hudson Swafford. I'm going to pick him to win. He has shot in the 60s all 3 days, 66, 67, 66. Where Finau, 69, 66, 62. The pin's going to be in different locations today. Swafford obviously is not affected by it. I like Hudson Swafford in this instant. Webb Simpson could make it a run, but I like Hudson Swafford. I think he wins today. All right. Bryson DeChambeau, he's too far back, isn't he? I think so. DeChambeau, he's playing no, he's 3 under. I'm talking about today's tournament, not the Masters. He's tied for 48th. He's already teed off. He's 13 back. He's not going to win. But, yeah, in my Masters tournament, he definitely could win. Yeah. His putting, I'm still not so still so keen on it. Probably if I'm going to pick somebody, I'll probably pick McIlroy. Yeah. It's on. It's not even on right now here. 48. 48's a golf channel here. It won't come on till 2 o'clock. Oh, actually, it's pregame right now. It'll be on CBS over here. And then sometimes it goes just until past the ball game starts. And then they'll right around the ball game, and then they'll go in the clubhouse and watch a football game. That's the way they do that deal. So, all right, guys, my name's Rob. Hudson Swafford today. We'll make the pick for Pebble. Is he the one with all the same length clubs? Yeah, DeChambeau is. Yep. Hudson Swafford today. I'll make my pick for Pebble later in the week. I'll start my Masters tournament here sometime this week. There's going to be a lot of rain coming. So when a lot of rain comes, I will be inside. Till I'll see you again, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for watching my channel. Thanks for subscribing. We're right at 150. You could be the 150th subscriber. Let's get right down there and hit the subscribe button and hit that thumbs up button if you can. All right. Till I'll see you again, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for watching my channel. Later, guys.